Hello everyone, this is KJ and welcome back to Subsistence Season 3. Today I think we will do whatever we were going to do, but I think we'll go back take another peek at the caves because, God, that's not the right button, KJ. Because I don't think that we're going to have issues 2 days in a row. But you know what, in case we do, let's do this. I hate to, like, go down this path, but... Wait a minute. There we go. I have shells. Yeah, I've got everything I need. I don't need to take a lockpick with me. Let's put that away. If I had another lockpick made, then I could just put the lockpick in there, but I just made ingots, because that was the last of them, right? And I think we need more power than that, maybe? Oh boy, I need fuel. I need to get out there and get some fuel. I have the hiccups, if you're wondering. Hey, there's some fuel. Maybe he'll be there. And the potatoes are ripe. I don't have the power to make the alcohol right now, but... Alright, I think everything's good to go. Now, hopefully, we won't have munters right in the doorway again. On South Lake, there's two sets of munters. There's a pond in the middle of the cave that separates the two caves into two halves. There should be munters on the first half and on the second half. Mining hunters is what I'm talking about, munters. And the last time we went down there, we weren't able to maneuver very well because that was not what I was looking for. There we go. I never got very far through the cave, and we didn't get very much out of the trip. Now remember, we're desperate for crystal. I'm not gonna drown. This is what I tell the game. I tell the game I'm desperate for crystal because, you know, it's like a child, this game. You have to do reverse psychologies. I could use some more crystal. If we got 40 crystal altogether, I think I have like 20 maybe? If we got 40 crystal altogether, I would feel more comfortable about upgrading that rifle again. Because you need crystal, I think it is. Crystal or pearls. You need pearls to fix it. Why was I thinking I needed crystal? Because I don't need coal. I need crystal. I don't know if there's gonna be any, and I don't know if hunters right inside the cave door is a new thing, because we all experienced it after that live stream that the South Cave, this cave here, was so bad. I mean, you know, we didn't die, okay? So I guess always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, that's all. I should probably just move my hut over to here, right? Okay, let's just look around. I don't see anything. I think it was just a that day kind of a thing. Although I think Annie's episode was actually shot the next day. That 24-hour period kind of a thing. Pause fade. Woohoo! And we got all 4 of them. Mushroomy rooms. We're not going to spend all day here. Because there's other things. I have that lockpick at the base. Go. This is really crazy because I just started... Oh, there he is right there. I just started playing. And if we can get rid of these guys... let me get the gun out. Oh my god. Okay, that's one. There's gonna be 3 of them. You gotta get that second shot in there, because the first shot from a 44 stuns them, you know? So if you can get that second shot in while they're stunned, then you save ammo, but obviously I couldn't do it, right? Okay, here's their fire right here. Right next to a crystal, of course. Where's the... They don't have anything to eat. I don't have any wood. I got that. I can give it that. A little bit of fiber. Oops. Where's the bat? Where's the bat? Need my lunch already. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I see that coal over there, but I wanted to look up here first. If I start going off into every single wild direction, then... I mean, I did see that coal over there. See, this is what happens. There it is. I think it was Annie's follow-up run to the caves episode. She got a ton of crystal. And that bodes well because, I mean, if he's pumped up the crystal and lowered the availability of coal for the purpose of making it harder to get coal to paint with, that's a typical Cold Games move, right? If he's done that, then that bodes well, because what we really need, what we really, really want, is the other stuff, you know, the shiny, pretty things. We want the super dupers. I thought I saw something right there. Alright, let's go back to the other one. There's some more. Hey, that makes it enough for an omelet. I think it's an omelet. I made blueberry pies last time, huh? There we go. I'm basically just crisscrossing because I don't want to go off in every direction. That will lose some for sure. I'm a very scientific person when my brain works. My brain doesn't often work, but when it does, it prefers Asti Spumante, whatever that commercial used to be. I can't remember the commercial now. Of course, it was like 35 years ago, so and I was a small child then, as you all know. I was very, very young. I was practically still in diapers 35 years ago. As you all know, right? You all know that. It's the truth, gosh darn it. And it's my story and I'm sticking to it. There you are. I was wondering where you were. Lunch. with the South Cave is if you don't want to deal with a second set of munters, and I don't, then you won't want to cross over, so you miss out on possibly half of the goodies. And sploosh. Yeah, I don't want to go over there. You let me... Jerk faces. Oh, why'd I do that? Habit. My pickaxe is in the way of my vision. It's blocking a part of my view. Now I'm circling the drain. I never did even fix my bandages and my health kits after that pilot fight. Oh man, that was so dumb. I took that 44 for the express purpose of doing well quickly. Okay, we're gonna look around again. Some stuff might pop in, even if it doesn't respawn yet. Don't forget to look up when you come to the caves, because some of the spawns can be on these rocks that are impossible to climb. Some of them aren't impossible to climb, but they mostly are. And the problem with the North Cave, although it's a better cave for getting stuff, the problem with the North Cave is that both sets of miners are actually active in that cave at the same time. And that is the reason, and that's my chicken. I'm a chicken. I'm a chicken. I don't mind admitting it. Alright, I don't see anything else. Let's look over the edge. Uh, 24. We're hungry. We have about 10 minutes or so, the amount of time it takes to get out of here. We have about 10 minutes or so to find a locked crate. There we go. Yep, nothing needs to go in there. Okay. Do a little bit of that 2 or 3 times, and we'll have enough. That was only enough for 3 cans of paint. Well, not 3 cans of paint, but 3 runs of paint. If I could just find one more, I could get that 7 of 8 thing resolved. And then it'll be like more like 3 of 8. And, you know, that would be better. Excuse me. Oh boy, I had an absolute knockdown drag out with my sinuses this morning when I woke up. I mentioned, I think, in a recent video that my sister had mowed the lawn, which is great. That's definitely needed. You know, we don't want the place to look raggedy, and it kills the lawn if you don't mow it, because it gets really long and then it blooms, and it's an annual, and that's how lawns die. But anyway, I'm glad that she did that. But oh, holy Hannah, does my sinuses in. Alright. we'll get this stuff into the refinery. I'm running a stack of 200 iron right now, but I kind of knew that the weather was going to be like this because I didn't have any power, and I wasn't gaining it very quickly. And so I figured, yeah, we're not going to have very good light today. But we need to try to get that lock pick. That lock crate, if it's possible today. This doesn't help the power at all. The chicken doesn't need that light. Alright, let's take the iron off and put the coal on, and we'll get the crystal ready to go. We'll do that. I was able to make, I think it was 2 tanks. That one's absolutely empty. That's perfect. There's 2 more of those. And get the mushrooms. Found 3. That makes 6. We can make 3 omelets. Is that the right thing? Am I thinking of the right thing? Yeah. And a steak. And pick up the lockpick. Oh, that doesn't go in there. Nope, that doesn't either. There we go. That's what happens when I try to hurry. I could go down there. That could go... No, that could go in there. And that and that. There we go. We didn't use very many. That's good. Oh, I forgot the, I just noticed something. What's that doing in there? And we can eat a good meal. Let's eat something healthy. There we go. Chicken soup it is. And steak and tomato. There we go. I got my vest on, right? Yep. I fixed all my clothes this morning before I started. I've gotten paranoid about it again. I usually like to fix weapons and clothing within the first third. Damage comes in 3 strengths, I guess. 3 phases. Each third of damage takes more material to fix. And so yeah, I like to fix it within the first third, which is why I was so incredibly why I was so incredibly astonished the other day when my vest broke. It's the first time I've ever had a vest break. And there's an iron. So yeah, I was pretty astonished that my vest broke, and now I'm being extra paranoid about it. Is there some? There's something in that bush right there. Right, I don't see it. I don't see no... Oh, what's up there? That is a ammo bag. Hecko. That's what was in that bush. It was a dog. Dog in a bush. Let's see here. Alright, let's go. Can still be there, and it might spawn in after I walk away from it. I don't like to spend all day looking in the same place over and over again, even though it's a really good thing to do if you're in a dry spell for a lock crate, is go to the same exact lock crate zone every single day, and that lock crate zone next to the arch is pretty tight. So that's a good one to go to, unless you don't live down here, and then I would say that the lock crate zone on the way to Artastic, if you live on the North Lake, is a good one to go to. Let's go to this one over here next to Happy. What about Happy is it has spread a little bit. I've never seen it on top of Happy, but lately we've been seeing it over here, which is weird. But, you know, the thing is that Annie and I are building on top of Happy, and that maybe has an effect on it. I don't know. I guess it's possible. Thought that was a person standing there. I like lock crates because they sometimes have ingots in them. And anytime you get ingots for free and not have to use your own power and mass, it's great. And our Bravo is on the other side of the map over there. So that's quite a long walk. We're getting loots though. Tomorrow, hopefully it'll be sunny. That's what I'm hoping. Today's weather was bad. Tomorrow it'll be sunny. That's what I'm hoping for. Tomorrow we're going to go do the cougar hunt down that way. There we go. Some more loots. Oh, I don't need nails. Nope, nope, nope on the nails. We are not having a lot of luck lately. There are weeks that go by that I walk up to a lock crate every single day and I have no issue at all. And then there's times like this when I'm sort of semi in a dry spell, though we have found a couple of lock crates. Hey, there's a carrot seed. I'll take it. But we did spend half the day in the cave, so. I don't remember what I'm drilling there. I've forgotten already. It doesn't take much. Just a nap is all it takes for me to forget what the heck I'm doing. I do need a second chicken. There's some loots. See, I think we're down to 12 or 14 sinew now because of the upgrade. But I miss the lock crate that used to be along the shore here. I miss that showing up. That was always nice. Hey, a shotgun shell. Sweet. That's a wolf. That's a wolf. That's a wolf that wants to die. Oh, criminy. Missed. That was too many. He jumped up in the air on me, but he didn't hit me. saw this, though. I want it. Because it might have a surprise. It doesn't. It did not have a surprise in it. Surprise! No surprise today. Alright, Charlie. Where's my crate? Hey! Look at you, bright eyes. I'll take it. This is a great place for Charlie because they quite often get killed by the bears. Saves my ammunitions. Oh, they didn't get killed today. Look at this. Didn't that come from over there, though? Just someone taking pot shots? It's okay, dude. I understand. I do it, too. He did come over from over there. Oh, there he is. Sneaky. What's he doing over here? Hi. You think I'd be able to hit him? There we go. It's a fight at the OK Corral here. Maybe I should fence them off. I loaded my gun, didn't I? Yeah. I came here looking for a lock crate, and all I got was my troubles. Got troubles. Come on, guys, get done. Get her done. I hate to waste a breaching charge on not done. Probably gonna end up stepping on a claymore. There's a little bit of space between where the animals will go. There's a bear right there. It gives you a little bit of space because they tend to stay away from the hunters. Oh, I hear fishing. How could I hear fishing that far away? That was weird. Uh-oh. It's getting dark. It's well past lock crate time. Way past it. I don't know how I managed to hear fishing. That was weird. Hi, Rabbito. No, not quite. Alright, well, we'll go cougar hunting tomorrow and worry about it then. I gotta go home in the dark. Because I was goofing around with Charlie. It's a long way. But look at the sun on my gun like that. That looks cool. Yeah. Boy, that sounded just like a fishing hook, and it might have been them building a wall. Maybe that's what I heard. That must be what it was. Get to building, Charlie. Get her done. Jeez, I'm kind of hungry. Oops, I jumped too soon. I just miss? Did I just see something? Maybe it was a shadow. The shadow knows. I have to learn all about how to be a 35-year-old. I gotta go back and do some research on what shows I should know. Yeah, I think I missed the stairs. Hey, we found a wheat. It's amazing. What else did we found? Oh, I gotta get this stuff to a fridge. It goes off rapidly. 104 of those kelps. And that, and some meat. There we go. And let's do this and split that and do that. Put that over there. And we'll put that in there. I think I have some in here. I do. That's good news. There we go. Alright, how's the power now? Oh, the power is recovered. Oh, good. That's good. Alright, well, we got that all taken care of. Why didn't that go into my... Why is it refusing to go there? That's weird. I was shifting and clicking and everything. Alright, why is it so dark? When is the moon gonna come back? Look at how dark it is. It's just like, it's like standing... Maybe this light is lower. Hey, there we go. Alright, you guys. Thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.